plane is your life, bro. And if you notice, right, think about this, bro. When you on a plane, right, for those of you who have never been on a plane, when you on a plane game, you got a co-pilot and you got a pilot, right? Nobody is allowed in that cockpit while that plane is up in that air. And the cockpit is locked, bro. Because the passengers can't fly the plane, bro. The only duty that the passengers got is to watch the plane go and to get where they going. That's their only job. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, now what else, bro? The flight attendants, bro. They can't fly the plane, bro. You know what I'm saying? They are really there to make sure that the passengers are straight, that they're comfortable, bro. They can't fly the damn plane. So the cockpit is locked for a reason, bro. Because the only two people need to be in that cockpit is the pilot and the co-pilot. So when you're talking about your life, gang, you the co-pilot, God the pilot. But see, the thing about it is a lot of us don't want to trust God, bro. We don't want to seek God because we are afraid where God may take us. All right, fam, man. Coming off the meta glasses you did. Just to let y'all know what's popping. But we got some home-style breaded catfish strips. As you guys know, we decided to go pescatarian, right? And it's not a diet, so I don't say diet. It's our lifestyle. We're probably going to do this forever. Our kids are probably going to do this. You know what I'm saying? When our nieces and our nephews come kick it with us, they probably going to be pescatarian for however long they kick it with us. You did? It's just our lifestyle. If my mama come up here and she don't bring her own food, she may be pescatarian for that day. If Quona mama don't bring her some food and she come over, she might just be pescatarian for the time she over here eating. Gang, so I gotta go get some dog food right quick. And then I gotta, yeah, that's it. I gotta get some dog food. They acting like they didn't eat yesterday. What's crazy? Yeah. Talking about the one you got a ball? Yeah. Alright, sweet potatoes and dog food. Oh, a bag of sweet potatoes. Alright, sweet potatoes and dog food. That's what I gotta get. So, hey man, we finna go to Publix right quick, then we coming right back to the crib. We really ain't doing too much this Saturday, man. We just vibing out. You feel me? And it's supposed to snow tomorrow, so we might be snowed in. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because like with this Georgia weather, anybody who's staying in Georgia, you know I ain't capping. It's almost like you can't even go by what the weatherman say. You gotta wait and see. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know. But I wish it would snow Tuesday, me personally. So I won't have to, you know, go to work straight up. And I'm pretty sure everybody who got a job probably wish it would snow. You wish it would snow Tuesday?
I do.
Yeah, straight up.
But I hope it sticks, though.
Yeah. Yeah, like Tuesday, I hope it snow Tuesday and it stick until like next Tuesday. Great. Perfect. Perfect word that happened. Peace up, nigga. 8 down. Man, we almost at public, folk. But it crazy. Like, man, me and Quona, bro, we just be in the hot gang. I ain't gonna even count. We really don't be doing that. We think about going to Olive Garden at night, but we be kicking it so much in the crib, we probably don't even do that, man. Oh, I need to clean out my car. Yeah. Got the crowded out soon. Y'all know what it is. Sweet potato, dog food. Sweet potato, dog food. Let me call Quona and tell her that I made it, bro. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey. Staring at your dress cause it's see-through. Yeah. Talking out shit that you done been through. Yeah. Say that you a and girl, me too. Hey, girls want girls where I'm from. Hey, yeah, girls want girls. Girls want girls where I'm from. Hey, girls want girls. Hey, girls want girls where I'm from. Alright, folks. So they ain't got no bag, so we gotta. She said she want 4 of these. I ain't gonna lie, man. I wanna make a bomb sweet potato too, bro. I can't even count, folks. That sweet potato be fussing. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. What you want to 4? I'm about to weigh this, bro. But hey, what it is? 139 a pound. Let's scale that, man. Let's scale that. I used to do other stuff with a scale, but I don't do that no more now. I just don't. What scale, bro? Here you go. So that's 3 pounds. That's 3 pounds right there. And that over there yelling at her child. So you being disrespectful? Don't be disrespectful, okay? $1.39. Hold on, man. Where you at? 4. $9. $4. $4 for them sweet potatoes. What kind of apples they got? I might want me. I got the sweet apple. Yeah, they got Honey Crisp apple. Organic. That's organic though. I ain't gotta have organic. Easy apple. Honey Crisp apple. Yeah. I mean, hey gang, I can't count with y'all, but these Honey Crisp apple, bro, they be busting, bro. Yeah. Nah, we cool on that. Cool on that one. I'm getting 3 on. $2.89 a pound though. Why does it cost so much to eat well, man? What that is? 2 pounds. About $4. Now I'm gonna get me some chicken. Man, psych. Whoa, look at the snow. Bro, it's snowing out here. It's cold too. I didn't think it was gonna be that cold. Whoa. Y'all, this like our 2nd year having snow, bro. That's crazy to us. Like, this ain't what we ain't used to this. I done messed it up, cuz, with my shoes. Cold out here, boy. Oh my God, it's cold. I ain't think it was gonna be that cold, Mark. Black man will though, no cap. Back in that mode again. Back in that mode. Fam Bam, what it do, man? What's poppin' with y'all, man? Another day of the vlog, and I can't count with y'all, man. We finna call this one, though, man. We finna go ahead and call it. It's Money Monday. You know what I'm saying? It's Dr. King Day. You feel me? Shout out to Dr. King. But I don't understand y'all. Because a lot of people, bro, did not reverence Dr. King on his actual birthday. But a lot of y'all are reverencing Dr. King today. That let me know that everybody do everything for the internet. The internet has basically taken over the streets, real life, marriages, relationships, every damn thing. Kids, like the internet run the world. That's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't tapped in, you ain't tapped in, bro. Because I promise you, bro, I looked. January 15th, that's Dr. King's birthday. Nobody posted Dr. King. Nobody. But today is the day that man decided that they were going to reference Dr. King. Now everybody posting Dr. King. Shit just unbelievable. I don't lie. But anyway, before I take y'all out, though, I just want y'all to know this, man. Y'all know I like to give y'all encouraging words. Especially when I really ain't got nothing planned for a vlog. When I just be in my mode, I like to encourage the people, man, because I ain't really have nobody to encourage me. You know what I'm saying? I had to basically do this life shit, like trial and error until I figured it out. And I'm still like that. You feel me? I'm still like that. Let me wipe y'all off, bro. Dust on y'all, boy, man. Let me get this dust on y'all, boy. Oh, yo, y'all look magnificent. You feel me? But anyway, yeah, so I feel like God is giving me a platform so I can basically make people aware, bro, and also reverence him and show people that he's real. He's just as real today as he was back then, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's performing miracles every single day because he's in the miracle working business. All we gotta do is just tap in with him, bro, and let him fly the plane. You feel me? Let him fly the plane. Well done, what's the plane? Your life. The plane is your life, bro. And if you notice, right, think about this, bro. When you on a plane, right, for those of you who have never been on a plane, when you on a plane game, you got a co-pilot and you got a pilot, right? Nobody is allowed in that cockpit while that plane is up in that air and the cockpit is locked, bro. Because the passengers can't fly the plane, bro. The only duty that the passengers got is to watch the plane go and to get where they going. That's their only job. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, now what else, bro? The flight attendants, bro. They can't fly the plane, bro. You know what I'm saying? They are really there to make sure that the passengers are straight, that they're comfortable, bro. They can't fly the damn plane. So the cockpit is locked for a reason, bro. Because the only two people need to be in that cockpit is the pilot and the co-pilot. So when you're talking about your life, gang, you the co-pilot, God the pilot. But see, the thing about it is, a lot of us don't want to trust God, bro. We don't want to seek God because we are afraid where God may take us. You dig what I'm saying? Thank you, God. Thank you for that. Because when you let God fly the plane, bro, you may have an idea where you going, bro, but God know the safest way to get there. You smell me? It may take you long as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? You may have to veer off. You may have to stop and refuel, bro. It may be a little turbulence, bro. You feel me? It may be a lot of turbulence. You may even sometimes feel like the plane is finna fall out the sky, but you gotta let God fly it, bro. You the co-pilot, bro. You do your job. Whatever the job that the co-pilot supposed to do, he gotta do his job, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And you gotta let God be the pilot, bro. You feel me? And the thing about it is, bro, the enemy gonna test you, bro. What I just said, turbulence. You need to stop and refuel. You feel me? What they call it in the airplane business, they call it a layover. You feel what I'm saying? You may have to take a layover. You feel me? But that wasn't even in your plans. But the plane gotta be refueled, so you gotta lay over. And the thing about this life, giant folk, God give us the playbook, bro. He Belichick, I'm Brady. You did? I can't do what he do. He Belichick, I'm Brady. Because he's already done what I'm trying to do. He already know how to get me there, bro. Straight up. Anyway, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I wanna say, shout out to y'all. It's Money Monday, man. Make sure you do something today for yourself, gang. Do something for yourself. Do something that's gonna better yourself. I know you love your wife. Know you love your husband. Know you love hell like them kids, man. Know you love that job and you love getting this money. But do something today that's gonna better your life, better your well-being. Whether that's working out, whether that's counting calories, whether that's dieting. No matter what it is, bro. Do it. Do it, bro. Because if you ain't straight, bro, especially right here. And when you straight right here, you for sure gonna be straight right here. But if you ain't straight right here, then your kids gonna be messed up. Your wife gonna be messed up. Your husband, your mama, your daddy, everybody gonna be messed up. Everybody that depend on you gonna be messed up because you ain't straight. And if God chose you to be the chosen one, thank him just for that. If God chose you, if God considered you, then thank him for that, bro. And I don't mean to preach to y'all, but I gotta go back to the story of Job. When the devil was looking for somebody to curse God, and God said, have you considered my servant Job, bro? You wanna know why he asked the devil to consider Job? He didn't tell the devil that Job wasn't gonna curse him. He didn't tell the devil that Job wasn't gonna fold under pressure. He already knew it, bro. He knew just who to pick for his consideration. So maybe God is considering you to go through this storm that you may be going through, bro. Don't bend, don't break, don't fold, gang. You got the playbook. You got Bill Belichick. You got Nick Saban over here. Let him coach you. Let him guide you. Let God be the pilot. You be the co-pilot. You see me? I ain't mean to hold y'all, man. Y'all be easy, man. I'm finna go in the crib, get my day started, man. DQ4L, we love y'all, man. Catch y'all on the next blicky.
I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your